Hello, and welcome to Terrier News. I'm Catherine Barron.
And I'm Samantha Gambino. Let's get right into it and find out what's new in the 2016 political race.
This past weekend, the Democratic Nevada Caucus was held and Hillary Clinton won by just 5%, taking 20 of the 35 delegates. Both of the Democratic nominees are now preparing for their South Carolina primary this Saturday. The polls show that Clinton has a substantial lead, but good news for Senator Sanders as he picked up the endorsement of director and activist Spike Lee. On the other side of the aisle, after Jeb Bush officially suspended his campaign, the Republican Nevada Caucus was held on Tuesday night. Donald Trump won with a strong 46% of the vote, while Marco Rubio beat out Ted Cruz by a little more than 2%. Ben Carson came in fourth, while Ohio Governor John Kasich came in last. This week, Governor Kasich, in an attempt to please the conservative vote, signed a bill in Ohio to stop funding for Planned Parenthood. As the polls stand now, Trump and Clinton are at the forefront of the race and are clearly the favorites to win their party's nominations. Trump has a total of 81 delegates over Rubio and Cruz, who both only have 17 each. Clinton and Sanders are closer when it comes to the overall amount of delegates, so the race is definitely not over yet. But we'll have a clearer picture as to who's most likely going to win the nominations after Super Tuesday next week.
Ever since February 16th, when U.S. Magistrate Judge Sherry Pym ordered Apple to help the FBI unlock the iPhone that once belonged to the San Bernardino terrorist Syed Rizwan Farouk, the two have been at odds. The next day, Apple CEO Tim Cook issued a defiant letter on Apple's homepage, stating that he would not help the FBI unlock the phone for further information on the terrorist, because it opens up a whole new way for hackers to hack into any iPhone and threatens the security of its customers. Throughout the following days, more people weighed in, and many are in favor of Apple's decision, including the former director of the CIA, Michael Hayden. However, on February 19th, the DOJ attorneys filed a motion urging Apple to comply with the FBI's requests. And now the battle between the two parties is even more heated as the San Bernardino shooting victims came out in support of the FBI. But Apple is still standing their ground, reminding everyone that this could be more harmful to the American people. Now billionaire Bill Gates is trying to bring the two sides out together. Gates feels that there are many ways that the Apple can work with the FBI to break into the phone without putting all Apple users in danger.
In school news, this past Monday, February 22nd, the 5th Annual Study Abroad Fair was held for all SFC students in the cafeteria. Students had the opportunity to look more in depth into the programs being offered to study around the world. These programs can run from 3 weeks to a full year. Deciding on a place to go can be very overwhelming, but each program offers a wide range of classes. It's a great experience for students to consider. Even if you didn't attend the Study Abroad Fair this past Monday, you can still get more information from Professor Salholes and Dr. Wingate on the 5th floor.
On Monday, March 8th, St. Francis College will be having its very first Women's Film Festival in honor of Women's History Month. This event, sponsored by the Communication Arts Department and the Women's Center, is encouraging all women of the diverse SFC community to expose their artistic talents and have their voices heard through film. All films will be screened at the Maroney Forum of Arts, Culture, and Education. For all of the female students that are participating or who would like to participate in the Women's Film Festival, please be advised that the short film submission date has been extended from Monday, February 29th.
Thanks, Samantha. Now here's Corey Adams and Alexa Castelluccio with entertainment news.
Thanks, ladies. This week's Celebrity Buzz, we aren't just talking about keeping up with the Kardashians, but with Kim, Kanye, and Kesha. On Monday morning, Kim Kardashian shared the first picture of her newborn son on her app and website. The adorable picture shows Saint West soundly sleeping with his arms raised above his head, wearing a cozy white onesie. She released the photo that day in the honor of her dad's birthday, Robert Kardashian, who had been 72 years old.
Speaking of Saint West, looks like his dad Kanye West is up to his old tricks again, often with controversy attached. What else is new? The rapper once again went on one of his infamous Twitter rants, this time targeting music producer Bob Ezrin, who publicly criticized the 38-year-old's new album, The Life of Pablo. Even though we find these rants amusing, it's really getting old and creating unnecessary drama. Get over yourself, Kanye.
And with so much talk going on about pop singer Kesha and her current legal battle against producer Dr. Luke, who allegedly sexually assaulted her, Kesha took to social media on Tuesday evening to thank her fans for supporting her during this downtime. Along with fans, so many other female artists, including Lady Gaga, Lorde, and Kelly Clarkson, have publicly supported the singer-songwriter, especially Taylor Swift, who generously donated $250,000 to help Kesha pay for financial needs.
Wow. To wrap things up, Facebook has made some pretty cool changes yesterday. Remember those reactions button it was testing out? They're finally here. Now you can do more than just like your friend's post. You can now respond to someone's status with love, haha, wow, sad, and angry. Rather than just adding a dislike button, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg explained back in October that reactions gives you new ways to express love, awe, humor, and sadness. Now all Facebook users around the globe can be more expressive with these new fun emojis. Well, that's all for this week's Latest Buzz. I'm Alexa.
And I'm Corey.
See you next week.
Thanks, guys. Now to Matt Conklin with sports.
Thanks, guys. On February 20th, the ladies basketball team got the win against Robert Morris, a game that saw a very efficient Terriers shooting attack throughout. This proved to be the difference maker in the contest. Your final score, 72-65 in overtime. And just 2 days later, they would attempt to extend their winning streak to 3 games, but they caught the L when they fell to St. Francis University by a score of 85-68. And last week, the men also took on Robert Morris, where a combined 46 points from Eunice Hopkinson and Tyreek Jewell sent the Terriers straight to an 82-72 victory. The boys will take on Bryant University on the 25th, and the girls face Mount St. Mary on the 27th. And I gotta mention girls water polo, as they're catching fire at just the right time. After winning 2 of their last 3 games, they take on Hartwick College next week. All right, that's it for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Matt, and thanks for watching Terrier News. I'm Catherine Barron.
And I'm Samantha Gambino. See you next time.